just picked up the bike and tomorrow we're going racing. This will be my first race ever. We're racing a local arena cross series called Battle at the Barnyard. The plan's to race 250D and Open D. Pretty nervous. I don't think I'm really nervous for results wise. I think I'm just more nervous for the other people on the track, because I like to think of myself as a pretty safe and smart rider. I'm gonna be smart before I be stupid. I can't say the same for other people. You know, you watch these arena cross videos on like TikTok and Instagram, and there's just these guys that you don't know what they're doing. They're down in every corner, that or they can't even control the bike and they end up taking you out. So I'm a little nervous for that, because I just can't. The way my life is and the job I do, I can't have an injury. I can't go to work Monday if I'm injured or something. So that's my only nerves really that are coming from. I'm sure once I get on the line tomorrow, I'm gonna be nervous about every single thing, because I'm just gonna get in my own head. But the goal is just go out there and have fun. If I get first, awesome. That's obviously the goal, right? Anytime you do anything competitive, you wanna win. But if I get dead last, I'm not gonna leave like feeling down on myself. The main goal is just get out of there safe and had a good time. So tomorrow morning's probably going to be a little chaotic, because I just got to get everything signed up, get everything ready. I got a lot of family and friends coming, and I'm pretty sure none of them know the dress. So I probably won't be vlogging too much footage in the morning. But the plan is just get back now, get the bike ready, make sure my chain's good, and just get ready to wear tomorrow. I just got to crank it up and go get on the gate. So we'll see you guys then. So I didn't make a video earlier, but practice went all right. First practice, my goggles fogged up really bad and I just really couldn't see. So then I went in second practice and it was all right. I really just tried to learn the track, see my lines. And then I didn't get to record any of this. My mount's been being weird, but it's now main event time and I think I got it good. So we'll get videos of the main events. But heat race for 250C, it's a loaded class. There was 11 of us, and got a okay jump, but I was able to like kind of sneak on the inside and came out second and ran second for about 3 laps, and then I stalled it in a corner, and I think I want to say I fell back to 5th. And then unfortunately my races are back to back. I'm race 6 and I'm race 8. So the second I pull off, I got to go get back on the gate because I got a race after that class is finished, which sucks because I deal with carpal tunnel really bad in my hands. And just the next, so Open D is what it's called, got a decent jump, and I just stayed in second the whole time. We're all pretty even right there on each other. I really can't, I couldn't push. Hands were cramping bad and really couldn't push the way I wanted to. Kind of sucks, but the guy who won the race, he's doing the exact same thing. He's in 250C and Open D, so it's not an excuse on why I lost, right? Because he's doing the same thing. But it just sucks. Hands were hurting bad, and unfortunately the main events are that way. So main events are starting now. I got to go get ready, but we'll GoPro it, and hopefully it goes well. Again, here to have fun, but I mean, I do want to do good, so don't really have any goals. Just see what happens. I really want to try to preserve as much energy as possible for the 450 or Open C, just because I like that class better. But really in 250C, just all about getting a good jump off the gate. There's such a loaded class, 11 riders on this small arena across the gate. So that's just the main thing, but we'll see y'all when main events come. Huh? Nice bike. Appreciate it, dude. All yours too. Dude, I knew that inside rut. That inside rut. I knew that happened.
You should still be proud of that.
Oh yeah. That's a good job.
I have this. I don't even know how this works. Oh my god. He got slower and slower around that corner.
Yeah, it did. I want to kind of talk about the day. Mainly the main events. As you can see, I choked hard. My original plan wasn't to maybe give it all that main event because I had a race right after, but I got my gate pick and I got into third, and I was comfortable with settling in third. I was going to let the kid on the Honda and the gas them battle out and have their thing. Well, anyways, the kid on the gas, he ended up going in and kind of stuffing number 14 on the Honda, and I was able to just sneak on the inside, and I thought they were going to be on the outside and probably pass me still, and they did it. So then it kind of hit me that I was in the lead, and I probably put down the best laps I put out all day, and I was riding really consistent, and I didn't really feel nervous. But I was trying to look back and maybe see how close the kid on the gas was to me, and I wasn't able to see him. I thought I was seeing third place, so I figured the kid on the gas was right on me. I couldn't really hear him with the way the sounds echoed. You can't really hear and know if someone's right on you. So I just figured he was right on my tail. So as you can see in that last lap, I took that inside, and I've been struggling in that inside all day because it's just kind of a weird rut. And I took it and just back in, and I'm guessing the back end came out and just caused me to slide out. And I got up and I was trying to get the bike up, and he still hadn't passed me yet. And I'm like, you idiot. And then he finally passed me. So it turns out he was actually like 9-10 bike lengths behind me, and I had a pretty good lead. So I wish I would have took that outside because it was just more consistent, but it happened. I was really mad at initially. As you can see, I go over the finish line and yell a word I shouldn't have said and ended up breaking my GoPro mount, so I didn't even get to record the next moto. But for my first race to get second, I'm happy with that. I probably shouldn't even got second because there was probably 3 or 4 more guys faster than me, so it is what it is. And then the slightly frustrating about the day, really my only frustration today, is they put the D classes right behind each other, back to back. Well, you had one race in the middle, but to separate them. And that was slightly frustrating because I have really bad carpal tunnel and I can only do so many laps at a time. And even at the end of that 250C, I was really tight and really struggling to hold on. So to have both those races back to back was kind of frustrating. I'm not sure why they put them so close together. I think it could have been spread out more, because you would think the guys in 250D are probably, some of them are going to bump up 450D too. But it is what it is. The kid who beat me in 450D, he raced 250D too, so that's not an excuse. He's riding the same thing, same track as me, did the same things as me. But it just sucks that carpal tunnel kicked in, because I was running with them the whole race. I mean, we were pretty much the exact same speed, and I just really couldn't push the way I wanted to. And initially my plan was to kind of preserve as much energy as I could, and on the last lap try to make a move. But ended up the lap before the last lap, I ended up stalling in a corner and got the bike back on quick, but by then the gap was just too big. So I just kind of coasted home. I knew I wasn't going to be able to catch them just with the way my hands were feeling. I could barely press in the clutch. But it is what it is. It happens. And it was, honestly, I had a lot of fun. Really proud of myself. I beat myself up after that first moto and choking it, but a lot of my friends and family, they just came up to me and pointed out, I mean, this is my first race ever, right? So to get second in both my classes is impressive, I guess. And I'm happy with it. There was 11 guys in 250D. It was a stack gate, the biggest gate of the day. So to come out second in that, it makes me feel good. All in all, it was a good day. Really happy with the way I rode. Bike felt perfect. I made some suspension changes last night before. And I don't know if I'll be racing too much, so don't expect a lot of these videos. I don't care to race as much as I do just ride, just because while I had fun racing, probably some of the most fun I've had on a dirt bike, you risk the possibility of injury. Like, I was definitely riding faster than I should have been even today with the way my hands are feeling and arm pump. So I probably won't do it too much, because at the end of the day, I got to be smart about my life. Motocross isn't my life. It isn't my world. I have to go to work on Monday. And but we'll try try to do them occasional. There's another one called off February 18th, and I think I'm gonna do it too. If you guys like this video, hopefully we'll get some more better riding footage in the future. Click the like button, subscribe, and see you guys in the next one.